Aries, how are you going? We are going to continue with your reading now for the couples for the month of August, and then we will continue and hit out all these signs. My plans for the day have changed. I'm supposed to have a very busy appointment day, but two of my 4 children are sick today, so that won't be happening. So we might as well make productiveness of the day while the children are sick in bed resting, and seem to be quite content just doing so with that. So we will continue with the signs. If you hear some banter in the background, as I said, it'll be the kids from their bed ringing their bells or trying to get my attention because they want a new serving of some sort of soup or water. So we are going to do the connection spread. We are going to do the you and them from Aries, and the cross watcher, the person they're connecting with for the month of August. As this is a love round, Venus placements here are highly prevalent. If you don't know, don't care to, that's fine. Sun, moon and rising and Mercury will still attain messages of prevalence, but just not to the degree of what your Venus will be. So I hope everyone is doing well. If you'd be so kind as to leave a like or consider subscribing to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. I would love to see more subscribers come over to my channel. As most of you know, I try to keep around in the tarot community. I must admit, nowadays I don't spend as much in the chat time there as what I really would like. When you have your own channel, it takes a lot of effort and time to produce the content what we do, and it's not by choice. Sometimes we just can't be in the chat as often as we like to. But most of us tarot readers do mod for other channels. You'd be hard pressed to find one that doesn't actually. If you find a tarot reader that doesn't mod for another channel, it means they're not part of really the community. They're very isolated individuals. Which, if that's the case, I would applaud more readers to get out there and try to make time to watch other channels. I know it's hard. I struggle myself, but I think it's a good part of what we do, promoting it and supporting those around us, as well as supporting our own channels, of course. I suppose it's not as prevalent when you get big, but especially when you're still a small channel, I think it's very important just to make yourself still part of the tarot community and not just be isolated on your own channel. I think it's a massive support system to all readers. We should all support each other. And I know some readers lately have been having real big problems, like big readers have been having problems with mods going rogue on their sites and things like that. My best form of information I could give anyone, being a mod as well as having a channel, because I know a lot of you are avid tarot readers yourselves out there that watch me and are friends of mine in the community. If I could give you a solid piece of advice, anyone that's watching, if you're a mod and you're a tarot reader but you don't necessarily have a channel, or advice for modding in general, you have good days and bad, and no mod gets paid for the support and all the time that they put into a channel. It's done through choice, not through any sort of benefit there, except for losing time and putting up with a lot of people's shit sometimes in chat and getting rid of bots and putting up with abuse from rude people. My biggest advice for the mods is support the reader you're there to mod for. Think about what they are wanting to produce. Are they about freedom of speech? Are they about, do they not agree with religious certain aspects? And I would applaud readers to talk with their mods more openly about what they want their channel to reflect. Because you've got to understand, when you're reading, you can't be modding. And mods do the work us readers would be doing if we were there in chat, which we can't be. You cannot read and be in chat at the same time. No one can do that. I don't give a shit. No one can do that. Not fluently anyway, to the degree of what a mod needs to be. And I don't care what anyone says, it can't be done. I'm a multitasker of the fullest, and even if I had 3 different computers in front of me, you can't read tarot and mod at the same time, not by doing both jobs fluently and 100%. So the mods need to represent what the tarot reader would represent in chat, so it's all congruent. So my best advice would be to do that to your full-heartedness, and you'll be fine. And my other thing would be to the tarot readers, Good Lord, think about everything your mods do for you. They don't get paid. They do it out of the love to support you. I would commend all tarot readers to really today just to get out there and say thank you to their mods and make sure that they know that they're appreciated. They cop a lot of shit, especially in the bigger channels, for the job they do for free, just because they want to, not because they have to. So to all the mods out there that work for any and all of the channels outside the tarot community, I just want to say thank you. We wholeheartedly, absolutely support all the work that you do. We appreciate everything that you do. And I also want to add to the timestampers out there as well that timestamp all of our work, to Goodman especially, who is the leading timestamper as far as I'm concerned in the tarot community. He runs the show there. Anyone that wants to learn how to timestamp, he's the person to ask. He does it to perfection and has for many, many years. So to the mods, thank you. To the timestampers, we appreciate all of you and all the work that you guys do. So thank you. I just wanted to say that because there has been a lot of riffraff going on lately, and I've even been pulled into it myself in chat with a mod, which I wasn't modding on that side. I was just hanging out, doing my thing. But yeah, this is not a rant against mods. This is a rant to support mods, especially those that do support the tarot readers and those readers regards in what they want in the channel. We'll get rogue ones, we just got to weed them out. It's not a big deal, and they can be sometimes the ones that we've had friends at the beginning that can be the most rogue at times. It's like the rug gets pulled out. I wish you all the very best in your moddings, time stampings, and your readings. So let's get into this Aries couples reading, which is what I'm here for. So let's look at thoughts and feelings and intentions Aries has towards the cross-watcher and the cross-watcher towards Aries, and we'll clarify and re-explain and do all that. Sorry, I just had to get it out there. Like, it's hard work, all of it. It's all hard work, and we all do it for free, basically. I'm here doing your reading now for free, you know. It's not because I have to, it's because I want to. And if this was live right now, my mods would be in chat, keeping it sweet and clean and promoting some mischief as my mods do. But that's why I hired. That's why they're my mods, because they reflect what I want in a channel: mayhem and mischief. Keeping it clean, well, keeping it dirty. So thank you to my mods as well for all the support that you do for my channel. Let's hit it now for Aries and their birth. The month of August 2022. Sorry, I've got to hit this. I'm on the energy drink now and it's fucking wicked. Badass. Aries and their personal days, August 2022. Starting off with Aries, thoughts, feelings, and intentions. Yay. Sixes for Aries. Let's look at the cross-watcher's perspective now, thoughts, feelings, and intentions. Lines on this. Interesting, and an outcomes change. She's coming together, moving forward for the month of August. An outcome for Aries and a cross. Sixes, three sixes. Three sixes, 666, 666. Are you seeing synchronicities of numbers? So I feel you maybe. Definitely. Let's go through now. Let's clarify. I know what we're talking about. Being as wooden as planks, the cards today, making it hard to shuffle them. It's very cold this morning. Bitter. Star 1 to 10. We haven't called cards yet, so I'm not taking it, but the Star Aquarius is major. Let's have a look. Bend it like bacon, baby. Bend it like bacon. Misbehaving. Not wanting to conform, hey? I know the feeling. Alright, let's clarify this bad bitch of a reading. So Aries' thoughts towards their cross-watcher. We have the Six of Swords reversed. Spirits and guides. Why is Aries thinking towards the cross-watcher in August? The Six of Swords reversed. Let's clarify this energy of that Six of Swords in reverse, please. Why is Aries thinking towards the cross-watcher? The Six of Swords. Knight of Wands reversed. Okay. Aries' feelings towards the cross-watcher. We have the Magician. Why is Aries feeling the Magician? Ace of Wands reversed with the Three of Wands. Wow. Okay, this is going to be a hard reading. Aries' intentions towards the cross-watcher. Six of Cups reversed with the Hermit reversed. Virgo's major arcana there. The cross-watcher's perspective now. Their thoughts towards Aries. We have the Death card in reverse. Scorpio's major. Let's clarify that Death card in reverse. Why is the Death card? High Priestess. Cross-watcher's feelings towards Aries. We have the Nine of Cups reverse. Let's clarify the energy of the Nine of Cups reverse. Two of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, Taurus is major. Okay, and the intentions, we have that Knight of Wands, Four of Swords, the Hanged Man with the Three of Pentacles. It's hopeful. The outcome, let's clarify this outcome. We have the Two of Wands reversed with the Six of Wands. Let's clarify this outcome. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. And that's Six of Wands. Let's clarify. Eight of Cups. Well, very determined here. King of Cups reversed. Bottom of the decks. King of Cups reversed. The Page of Swords reversed. There is a real sense here of an imposter. Someone not revealing everything. Someone masking, keeping some stuff back with that Page of Swords reversed. With the clarification, the underlying energy for the month of the King of Cups, reversed. This is some sort of scandal or injustice. Someone being very crafty. Someone being very mischievous. Someone being very devious. Someone that's not telling it all, saying it all, acting it all out honestly, and this is someone that's imposturing, masking, keeping things under wraps, being underhanded, not being upfront and honest. Being very underhanded and disgenuine. This could be one of you or both of you. This card's got to each represent one of you, or it could be the general consensus of both of you, or it could be leaning towards one of you. Remember, with these readings, roles can be reversed. Take so that resonates. So on and so forth. Okay, Aries' thoughts towards their person for the month of August. You're thinking the Six of Swords reversed with the Knight of Wands reversed. Aries. You're thinking hard. Just get rid of that, sorry. You're thinking very hard about all of this. You know, that Six of Swords reversed, there is a sense of a stalemate here. Someone coming forward with a confession, a declaration, an unwanted proposal. And you're thinking hard about this. But you're coming very quickly to the realization here with that Knight of Wands reversed. That there is a sense of interruption here with this There's going to be unexpected change produced from this confession. There'll be some quarrelling, maybe therefore or a time apart in this relationship, some sort of rupturing. In your mind, Aries, you think that this confession, this declaration, is really doing your head in. It's rupturing the connection. It's damaged it somewhat, obviously. And you're kind of pissed off about it, I want to say, Aries. Sorry, I just messed that up a bit. You're kind of pissed off. You're frustrated during August in both mind and feelings. Because for the feels for Aries, we've got the Magician, Ace of Wands reverse with a 3 of Wands reverse. You know, you felt that you could create anything you wanted here, that there was prosperity and there was a lot of ingenuity within this connection. But then things changed. The Ace of Wands reverse came in and this really made everything very cloudy, very delayed. There was a real sense of everything becoming sterile or barren or being scrubbed. The 3 of Wands reverse, you now start to feel that these ships will not come in, that the once creative prosperity and abundance that could have been here is now a ship that will not come ever into shore. You've been hurt. Your intentions is the 6 of Cups reverse and the Hermit reverse, Virgo's major. You intend to be looking forward now, though, with this individual. The past has happened. We cannot change it, but we can move forward. You're trying to have a hopeful outlook and hoping very much, very deeply, for a positive outlook here. Or outcome, I should say. With the Hermit reverse, though, you are following a lot of what other people say. Incorrect advice. You're being very rash. You're being very over prudent, resulting in unnecessary delay. You're not trusting yourself. You may be feeling like it's all come out in the wash. Everyone knows everything and you're feeling a bit pulled back due to maybe embarrassment even. Or just for the fact that it's all out there. I don't feel like the light's shining here very much. Let's go to the cross watcher's perspective now. So their thoughts towards Aries, we have the Death card reversed with the High Priestess. This is 2 major arcanas, and we have the Death card sign of the Scorpios at major arcana. In the cross watcher's thoughts, they feel that there is no transformation to be had here. There is a lacking in change. There is a lacking of growth. There is a sense of stagnation or immobility. What change has been slow or really non-congruent. There's a sense of in reta. But with the High Priestess, I'm seeing that the cross watcher is being very intuitively guided. They're holding a lot back, keeping some secrets maybe. They want to know before they do. And this is resulting in them using a lot of wisdom, sound judgment, common sense, objectivity, foresight and intuition. They're trying to be extremely self-reliant in their mental capabilities and trying to appear emotionless and keeping this rather platonic in the headspace. Their feelings, they may be doing the same. 9 of Cups reverse, 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, the Hierophant major arcana for Taurus. Now, when we look at the 9 of, when we look at the 9 of Cups reverse, we are really looking at the sense of material loss or misplaced trust or imperfections, false freedoms, oppositions and differences here. The feelings, we just don't feel that things mesh well. With the 2 of Pentacles, I'm seeing we're trying to have the agility to handle this. We're trying to rock it back and forth. We're trying to get a bit of a result here. We're trying to get an outcome that would be favourable, but right now we're just trying to seesaw it back and forth and not drop any pentacles along the way. With the Queen of Cups coming in behind that, I feel like there's a lot of honesty and wisdom being used here by this individual. They're trying not to go in too deep, too hard. But with the Hierophant, I feel like they would sacrifice a lot for this connection and probably already have. They may even feel that one day, once some things are ironed out, that this could potentially lead to something quite serious, a commitment of sorts. Maybe you were committed at one point. Their intentions towards Aries, the Knight of Wands, 4 of Swords, the Hanged Man, the 3 of Pentacles. They plan to go on a journey or an advancement here. They may even be considering changing residency, whether that's towards you or maybe away from, I have to be honest here. because the Four of Swords is coming in behind that. That's a state of respite, repose, replenish, pulling back, especially mentally, completely taking to tomb, non-communicado. The Hangman, they are in a state of transition. They've got their whole life, their point in a state of repose. They are in a state of suspension. Their life is in suspension until they work it out. Three of Pentacles. When they do come out of this cocoon-like chrysalis they've put themselves in, they will be willing to work and collaborate here. They will be willing to combine their practical skills and their creative ability to fuse with others and create mastery, but not right now. The outcome so far, Two of Wands reverse, Six of Wands. At the moment we're looking at the idea of it and the reality of it, and we are both maybe realizing that they are not one and the same. Changes need to be made here. But I'm seeing we do have good support systems here from maybe each other or just the group around us with the Six of Wands. This is getting accolades from the crowd. This is getting support from those around you. This is a sense of hope here. Your hope, desires are got a good chance of being fulfilled. The efforts will be rewarded here if you put in the work. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups, there is a lot to be had here. There's a lot of security, prosperity. There's a lot of shelter within this connection, and the material prospects are absolutely excellent. But with the Eight of Cups, I'm seeing here, there may be some erosion of feelings here, or some sort of change that's taken place that neither of you may have even realized until you come to a certain point. It's like we can't be lovers, but let's just be friends. Because the Eight of Cups is saying 8 is not my 10, and I'm going to walk away. I'm going to discontinue any effort. I'm going to withdraw from any effort I've put in up to this point. It's discontinuous of effort, disappointment, abandonment of previous plans, abandon success, abandoning a connection. I feel we need an additional. So we're going to get a ruling card for you and your cross watchers to see if this can give you any advice for August, please, for Aries and the cross watcher. Okay. So from the ruling cards we have a Wanzu, meaning divine or God. Strongly associated with the divine connection, this ruling card suggests that you need to pay close attention to messages and advice offered to you, either written or spoken. However, this card goes far deeper than mere external communication and indicates that the trust insight you are seeking can only be found by searching within. Learn from and be inspired by the wisdom that external voices or divine signs such as coincidences offer, but also be a disconcerting spiritual seeker from the inside out. This means doing your research and forming your own opinion, rather than simply accepting all that you are told or presented with by others. It also means having the courage and humility to question your own assumptions and preconceptions. Personal transformation is about being open-minded enough to search for what is true, even if that truth is, at times, uncomfortable to confront. Well, I do believe I couldn't have said it better myself. So ask for advice. Take it with a grain of salt, do the research, and make an informed decision that's best for both of you individually, as well as for the whole, would be my advice. Thank you, Aries and Cross Watcher, for joining me. Let's get another round of Ratchet Rings. I will leave it there, and we will be continuing with the rest of the signs shortly. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again on the next round. Till then, light and love to all.